Alright, real quick, this is the end of a run where I got 4 Grim Reapers to spawn, and here's the stats that I had. 34 minutes you can see on that survive time, so it can be done, and here's a video that I'll show you how to do. Hello, this is Koal05 playing Vampire Survivors. So this is a little indie game that's been released on Steam probably a couple of months ago now. Look, I've intended to create this video for a little while now. The little intro bite, don't know how I'm editing this, but I made a build pretty much that passed the 30-minute cap. I don't know how many more minutes I went, but you can spawn in multiple Grim Reapers, and if you're not familiar with this game, that pretty much ends your run. When the Grim Reaper spawns, it'll just almost one-hit kill you. But with this build, pretty much using based all around the clock land set. That's the second icon on the top left there. Anyway, this is kind of just the build that I'm going with. Anyway, and I'm also using the new hidden character. Don't know what he's called, but you got to put in a little code. I won't demo it on this. It's not the point of the video. If you're interested in finding it, you can find it. Just my one point in trying to put the code in, you don't have to do it at the title screen. You can do it on the start screen, like as in about to start game, like the menu. Anyway, you find it out yourself. I'm going to get into this video. So pretty much just look, you probably would have been able to see it. Oh, and yeah, my computer is now chugging. This is usually what happens that kills my runs. It's usually when I put the recording on. My computer already struggles with the amount of NPC, amount of player, characters, whatever, enemies on my screen, and that werewolf's chasing me down. I should really try and do this on my computer. Anyway, point being, chase the blue. Oh, I'm gonna die in this run. That sucks. Anyway, mostly, yeah, upgrade the Lancet, upgrade your, the tome, the empty tome that gives you more, oh, let me enter, that shortens your cooldown, and, oh, there you go. Let's try and get some Lancet, yes. That's the thing, like, I didn't even really upgrade that Lancet that much as well. Its fire rate was way too slow. But really, you can just chase the blue, and it's the best. It is without a doubt the best strategy in this game. You can just sit in the blue, and you won't get hit by anything. It really doesn't matter how much damage output, and you're doing. You can just like. I didn't even really see that big werewolf that was going to drop that. I almost missed it. I just got a message from my friend, actually. No, the worst part about the Lancet, though, is early game, it just takes forever for it to actually fire. And you never really see the output. And actually, to be honest, if you only have, let's say 1/8 of the screen for the enemies, then the Lancet's next to useless because you don't get that build up of frozen enemies. And if this became really popular, I'm not expecting from this video, like I'm expecting like 4 people to see this video, but if the devs do see that this becomes meta, then they could just turn it into that no enemies will collide with other frozen enemies, because really that's just the exploit that I'm using, that once an enemy is frozen, it pretty much is a immovable object for other enemies. Anyway, so yeah, this is really not, I mean, let's just pause for a sec. So what have I got? The dark dove bird thing, that's a default for this character. The tracer, I didn't really want to prefer the crossover this tracer. The fire wand, yeah, it's a good little bit of DPS. What have I haven't done? I've got the spirit, so I should be able to evolve that to max. I've got the, oh, that's the other thing, the laurel. The laurel's giving me the shield, so even if something does get through, okay. And this little pickup that I've just grabbed, the fire spewing thing, so that's just that product from that little spicy burrito, I don't know, whatever I've just picked up there. It scared me, like I thought that's what the fire spell became, and I was like really shocked by that. The tome, I've told you, that reduces your cooldown. Sorry, just, yeah, going on to my non-weapon, so the second row of icons there. Then I've got the spinach. Then I've got the crown, which gives you more experience. It's more kind of like endgame, or try and upgrade that as early as possible to get more upgrades. Then I got the armor. Then I've got the magnet, gives you more things. Then what's the last one? The last one's upkeep time, so all your spells last a bit longer. I don't think it's necessary, but it just helps me a little bit. And I don't know, I couldn't remember what else I wanted to have for my utilities, but that was easy. Anyway, just really this video, the goal of this was just to show that this way to go is I've cleared so many games using this tactic. And it's a bit fun. Like, I'm just watching a few other people play this game, and they're not really clearing many rounds at all. They get up to late game and just get swamped. Like, they're all gone for DPS, but DPS, to my understanding, you got to be quite lucky to get everything, and even when you do, it won't work out the way that you wanted. When you sit in the blue the way I'm doing, DPS doesn't matter at all. The only negative is that you may not be getting as many upgrades, but by end game, like, things just get rolling at you. Kind of almost. The only negative, I have not been able to complete a whole pentagram yet, and then mostly because the early game, if I'm using pentagram, Laurel and this, you have next to no DPS at all. And as I said, like, early game, when you've got, like, even kind of this, like, my DPS is actually that bird and my wand, the evolved one, and even the tracer, they're all doing tons of DPS right now, so I'm not getting many enemies coming actually up to me. But if I wasn't having that DPS, then this amount of enemies would be hard, because you as you're seeing, I'm freezing some, but then the others are just walking right past. So you really want to blob right like this, that blob, and I can just sit in. It's a shame that these are dying around me. And I guess that kind of stems to a little bit of some of the items you want that maybe you don't want a huge amount of DPS. Like, even the garlic later, like, it does a good amount of damage, but it's kind of a little bit confusing. Well, actually, yeah, it won't kill off the... Oh, here we go, we're struggling now. I won't go near that big mummy because he might actually hurt me. But yeah, the Laurel, it could save you from like a one-hit kill. This character that I got, it's like 70%, so it's only 2/3 of its of a normal character's health. Yeah. Anyway, I am kind of letting this speak for itself. As hopefully the recording is actually surviving, because my computer's not catching up with the gameplay at all. Yeah, and as I said, I tried to film this a couple of times. Sometimes, like, I'll go last minute to record because I don't want to, like, film a dead run, and I've attempted to jump on and it's just crashed the computer, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, really, like, this build is not optimal, the one that I've got right now, but I do have the Laurel, I do have the Clock Lancet, and I do have the armor, so we might be able to get another, what do you call it, Grim Reaper. A couple of extra Grim Reapers. It'd be so good at each Grim Reaper that spawned, like, doubled my, or times by like 2.5 or something, or my gold. That would be incredible, because it'd give you a bit more motivation to actually try and pressure that last run. But to be fair, like, that recording that you see at the start of me hitting that 4 Grim Reaper run, I went AFK, like, I fell asleep. And then I was just like, idiot that I am, didn't pause it enough to get my recording going on so I could actually film what I was doing. I kind of, like, got a little bit impatient with, like, getting my mic or anything set up. So yeah, if you really wanted to, you could push it much faster than what I did, because I did not even attempt to put the Grim Reaper on my, what do you call it, Lancet. See, this is, like, semi-dangerous because everything's coming in so spread out. And I'm still lagging, so I can't even really control what I'm doing that well. It's, like, so delayed. And am I noticing? Yeah, so my character's actually getting pushed around a little bit by the frozen dudes. Well, maybe that's just a symptom, you know, some sort of issue with the lag, the struggling. And yeah, you can definitely see that bird thing's drawing less polygon, drawing less line. Anyway, but yeah, I guess as well. Sorry I haven't put any more videos up. I've been dying to put on more Cinder stuff. I really have actually missed playing that game. I've been wrapped up with God of War. That's been really fun. I'm just loving that story. Honestly, I started the game, and I'll talk about this when I stream my Cinders again, but I played that on hardest difficulty straight out, and god damn, I was very frustrated with it very quickly. Combat is great in the game, but it's not a Souls, and I was trying to play it like a Souls for sure. This is the worst part I hate about this game. It takes so long to get you there. Alright, so I've got that upgrade now. The evolved Firewand. I get the evolved Firewand all the time because most of the upgrades, the evolutions, I never worry about because I don't like a lot of the weapons. It took me ages to get the axe. Anyway, it's a whole other side story. It took me ages to get the axe because I didn't like getting axe for one, and I never got the thing you need to get the candelabra, or whatever it is. The Santa water. I hated that spell. That weapon. Anyway, so yeah, I restarted God of War just recently, and I just started on normal difficulty, and I'm having a lot more fun. Well, it's a lot quicker to get through all of the content, and just because playing on hardest difficulty on my first run through, for one, I didn't really understand the combat that much. I didn't quite headphones a little bit weird. Quite understand what I needed to do with it all, but more the timing. But also there was a lot of telegraph strikes that you'd expect to be able to dodge by, like it's particularly the area ones that come up to you. What do I want? Why not this one? I don't know. Not really thinking much here. A little bit of survivability is probably what I'm going for. Anyway, yeah, and it's just frustrating when you get like almost your entire health bar taken off because something that you anticipated, reacted to, but just due to the mechanics, I don't know, just less. I don't know. Just not the correct one that I guess it's not telegraphing, because telegraphing is quite generous. I guess it's just more I'm expecting to be able to dodge to the right when someone's gonna do a big ground slam or ground cascade, I guess. Anyway, whole other side story, but I'll probably talk about that a little bit more later. Anyway, this game's kind of fun. If you haven't seen it already, it's a good little distractor. I like this sort of games. They're really quite self-contained. It's great if the dev's gonna be putting more work in. I'm all for it. I'd love to see. I don't know. You don't need new maps, but I don't know. It's just some other things to unlock. Look, if you put that upgrade tree on any game, I like immediately love it. Like if you can just run through as a scrub, and then 20 run throughs later, you upgrade and all of your. Oh, did my pigeon just stop? Give up? Anyway, Jesus, I don't even think I'm doing that much DPS, but nothing's getting to me. I never like to sit, but like my computer's screaming. No, it's not blowing a fan or anything, but I can just see, the frame rate that I've got is woeful. We've got 6 minutes left. 6 minutes, it can actually take like 12 minutes. It takes me so long. Anyway. Now look, no, I feel really bad that I haven't gotten into any Cinders content yet for a good while now, but yeah, look, just life's happening. I'm enjoying myself quite a lot actually. Really good group of friends hanging out with, and good amount of events. Oh, my last Saturday. Yeah, I'm Australian, and we celebrated Australia on Saturday pretty much. Listened to the radio, having a few drinks in the park. It's lovely. My mates, they love dogs, and there was heaps of just dogs around, and Just yeah, nice people and yeah, lovely. Really nice day. Should do a bit more often, but no, it's lovely weather as well. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, nowhere else in the world I want to be. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, works going alright. But yeah, look, I'll get into a bit of routine, and hopefully at least upload once a weekend at minimum. No, yeah, look, I've promised a few guys that I'll do like a spells showcase for Cinders. No, look, I should get onto that, and I know how I'm gonna do it. I do, and I have a good feeling that'll be good content. I don't know, I just haven't made time. Yeah, go to war, friends, sport, fitness, all that sort of stuff and work. Yeah, is definitely taking my precedence. Jeez, this thing's far. Look, I hope this video comes out right because it is absolutely screaming in my end here. I should definitely film this on my computer, not my laptop, because god damn it's struggling. I'm surprised I'm not dead yet, but anyway, we'll see. I do think the Trace is doing heavy lifting. Yeah, as I said, I prefer the oh, I killed it, I think. It's like stop motion. Oh, it's no, I definitely think the cross. I just like the cross because it pushes all enemies out of the way, regardless of what damage output actually does or not. Trace is good because it does. I'm guessing it does pierce, and yeah, when you got waves like this, yeah. So the wand, it doesn't have great DPS to my understanding. I don't know. I don't really look at it too much, but I love the wand for early game. It's like my saving grace. No, I don't like a lot of the items that. Jesus, is these? Yeah, sweet. Okay, so we maxed out. Yeah. I don't like the axe and the whip because it's very situational dependent. I guess it's good DPS, but I don't know. I think I've got to like be situational. And I honestly don't think that these pigeons, the circle's actually the main hitting point. I think like the arc between the left and the right of the circle is probably the best place to hit enemies if you're trying to like line it up. That's yeah, the minimum times I've used that. I don't use the pigeons much at all. I use tracer, cross, both wands. The lightning every now and then, its AoE is pretty good, and you can get it kind of pretty frequent. I usually use that, I don't know any of the characters' names. I use that character that starts with the, and I'm really sorry that I'm just sitting here. As I said, I don't want to move too much because we just got kind of crashing, and I can't really do too much anyway. Like my DPS is doing itself. I guess I'm not even demonstrating why I like that build. That you just sit in the blue. But anyway, here's what it is. Yeah, what else do I use? Yeah, definitely the cross, and the evolve version does a whole lot more stuff. And actually, sorry, back a step. I'm saying that this lance is great because you can farm your coins a whole lot more, like your endgame, like kind of where I am now. But also when you finish, you get another like 500 coins. But yeah, when you got those characters, so you can bust all of your plus coin percentage and all that. Yeah, you can get to max level on all of your upgrades, like a little bit quicker. As I said, like I'm watching a lot of people who haven't. Well, I'm watching a few runs that are just ending way quicker, and people are like really trying to spec into their DPS and stuff. But yeah, I just feel that this has got far more success. Really, look, I'm gonna skip from here. This is like 2 minutes. It's gonna take forever with my frame rate. If we get up to the Grim Reapers, and I do have like a good amount of luck, and if I can get a couple more Grim Reapers, I'll give it a go. I'll see how long I can take the run. Anyway, see you in a few. Oh, it's getting a bit dicey now, actually. These bats are coming in quick, and it's more due to my frame rate. Oh, here we go. Hopefully, oh no, not out of the woods yet. Yeah, it's purely because of my DPI, my frame rate that I'm going to be struggling out. I'm just looking for those blue. Here we go. Hopefully, bit too slow, bit too slow. This is definitely where the cross shows its worth. Oh, here we go. Okay, now they're swarming me. So yeah, if I was playing this for reals, without the blue swarm, yeah, I probably would be dead already. Even with the shield of the Laurel, whatever it's called. God, I want the pigeon thing to get out of the way. It's like distract. Like I can't even see where. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I got the food instead of the coin. That's right. All right, now it's a good amount of not chasing the blue quick enough. I'm probably copping a few hits now. Actually, my Laurel's probably had a few. I can't quite see. Yeah, see, this is definitely showing its worth. I think that's my Laurel gone. But it comes back quickly. Yeah, I think it's back now. At least one level of it. So I think the brighter, so the blue is probably the second level. That bat's probably having a few hits on me. I think maybe it's gone. I don't know. I can't tell. I think it's. I flashed, so I don't know what that means. Oh, I've still got it. Up. Anyway, shouldn't be too much longer. 20 in-game seconds, but I don't know how many real seconds that'll be. Ooh. Nah, yeah, if I wasn't recording, this would be much easier. Oh, if I was on my actual computer. Sorry, laptop. Keep it going, buddy. I feel like the land set is off a different timer. Oh, here we go. Here's the moneymaker. Alright, so I did accidentally, yeah, it's weird how many times that the Grim Reaper gets hit. So yeah, we're in overtime now. I don't know if I can predict where he comes from. Oh, yeah, of course, because he respawns, but I guess he respawns right on... Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I picked up the cross while I've got Grim Reaper, but obviously he's not getting affected by it. Okay, so we still only got one Grim Reaper. Oh, he's hit me a couple of hits. So he gave me a couple of hits, but my Laurel, it's coming back. So you pretty much... Yeah, I actually wish I didn't have any of these weapons because it kind of confuses me. And I want to get him around to the area that the Laurel's... no, the Lancet is firing. Kind of just farming up some money. It's good he like bounces around and it's probably like... Oh, here we go, this is our second one. Oh, dead. I only got 2. Oh, you see that? You get the point. Go ahead, Prosper. There's all my stats. Go ahead and make that work for yourself. See the fire wand, magic wand. It only did. Oh no, I take that back. The holy sword did 1.3 mil. Holy wand don't. Anyway, go ahead. Use what I've done. Make it better. Give it a crack. Take care. This has been Koal05. Goodbye.